In this breath awareness meditation, we will cultivate an awareness of and curiosity towards the breath. This practice is useful to help calm the nervous system, as well as to practice narrowing the focus of attention and bringing it to rest somewhere that is steadying and easeful. If the breath is not a place of comfort for you, then you are invited to rest your attention at an anchor that may be more comfortable. This could be the feet resting on the floor, your seat in contact with a chair, your hands resting on your lap or a table, or perhaps something outside of the body. A rhythmic and pleasant noise, a visual image, something that is a place of steadiness and ease for you. If at any time during the practice you find yourself feeling discomfort, dis-ease, you're encouraged to exercise self-care by opening the eyes, coming out of the practice, shifting your position, whatever you need to tend to your own experience. We'll begin our practice by making an intentional shift in position, perhaps settling back into our seat just a little bit more, finding a way to be that supports your intention to be present. If it's comfortable for you to close your eyes, I invite you to do so. If you would prefer to keep them open, I would invite a soft, unfocused gaze. We'll begin our practice by simply noticing that you are breathing. There's no need to change anything about the breath, to alter it, to manipulate it. Simply noticing that you are breathing. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. Just noticing that steady flow, the rhythmic in and out. When the mind wanders, just notice that it has wandered. And with kindness, bring it back to noticing that you are breathing. And now noticing what else there is to discover about the breath. Where do you feel it most predominantly? This could be the nostrils, the throat, the chest, or perhaps the belly. Allow yourself to explore each of these locations and discovering which one for you today is where you are experiencing the breath most noticeably. And then just allow your attention to rest there. And bringing curiosity to this experience of breathing. Exploring other elements. Noticing the temperature of air as you breathe in, the temperature of the breath as you breathe out. Noticing the sounds associated with breathing. Any difference in the sound as you breathe in and you breathe out. And when the mind wanders, following thought, first noticing that it has wandered, and perhaps noticing what it is that distracted you or distracted the mind. And then, with kindness, bringing the attention back to the breath and to your breathing. If exploring the breath feels challenging, if the mind is persistently wandering off into thought, you might practice a mantra of sorts as you breathe, perhaps saying to yourself, breathing in, I know that I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. Perhaps this shortens to breathing in, breathing out, or even just in, out. Bringing curiosity, kindness, and real interest to this act of breathing, tending to your own experience. You might notice the sensations of breathing, the gentle expansion of the body as you inhale, the softening and release as you exhale. Noticing the quality of your breath, whether it feels easy and fluid, or perhaps a little bit more difficult and labored. Noticing any urges to label your experience. And just observing the breath with that beginner's mind, that sense of curiosity. As we come to the close of our practice, acknowledge inwardly the gift of breath, this life-giving, life-sustaining breath, knowing that you can return to your breath anytime you need to find steadiness and ease. When you feel ready, you can open the eyes or lift the gaze and move on through your day with a greater sense of ease and steadiness.